Hi everyone, how was my last tutorial part about describing the family status in the German language? Write your comments in the comment section. I briefly covered the German verb haben in the first tutorial part to show you how it is used in a simple German sentence. We can use haben with definite and indefinite articles in the German language, but that part you will cover with me in the later tutorials. For the time being, the important grammar for describing one's relations to someone is through using possessive pronouns. Now, just as nouns have gender in the German language, so do the possessive pronouns. So let's have a look. We have now another compound noun. Possessive pronouns in German is possessive Pronomen. And we also have yet another compound noun. Personal pronouns, which are written as one noun, Personalpronomen. And please note that these possessive pronouns are presented here in the most basic case in the German language, which is the nominative or nominative case. I mentioned in my previous tutorials about a certain dative case. Now this nominative and dative cases I will cover slowly in the later tutorials. So let's have a look first at the possessive pronouns. As you can see from this table, the possessive pronouns will be declined or will have an ending that will depend on the case used in the German language and the gender of the noun that follows this possessive pronoun. So for the time being, these possessive pronouns are in the nominative case. You can remember the order of these possessive pronouns by imagining that they go up and down like a sea wave or like a song melody. Mein, meine, mein, meine. Dein, deine, dein, deine. Ihr, ihre, ihr, ihre, etc. And note that sein is the same for the personal pronoun er and es. So is the case with seine, and again sein for neutral and seine for plural. In the same manner, the possessive pronoun will be the same for third person singular sie, ihr, ihre, ihr, ihre, and for third person plural sie. But you must remember that even though the possessive pronouns for third person singular Z and third person plural Z are written the same way, the possessive pronouns for the second person singular Z, which is a person being addressed respectfully, will be written with a capital I, not just at the beginning of a German sentence or question, but also inside a German sentence and question. So let's now have a look at some common family members in the German language. Family members in German is again a compound noun made up of die Familie as the noun and die Mitglieder, members. This Mitglieder is in the plural form, but one member is das Mitglied. As for Familienstand, and also for this compound noun, Familienmitglieder, the N that comes in the compound noun is used to combine the first and the second noun. In both the compound nouns, Familienstand and this Familienmitglieder. Also note, a girl gets the neutral article das, and a girl is das Mädchen. So apart from a baby, which is das Baby, and a girl, which is das Mädchen, all other family members in the German language will have the article der if they are masculine and die if they are feminine. So if we have a look here at this picture, we can see that we have the mother, which is die Mutter, the father, which is der Vater, der Sohn, which is the son here, die Tochter. And together, the man and the woman are the parents, die Eltern. The plural form for these nouns would be that you would have the U changing to Ü. So in plural, it will be die Mütter. The A in Vater will get the umlaut, so it will become die Väter in plural. The O of Sohn will get the umlaut, and there will be an E in the plural form. So the son will become Söhne. O umlaut, E at the end of the word. Söhne. the daughter, Tochter, the O will become Ö. So in plural it will be die Töchter. Husband and wife, Ehemann, Ehefrau. Again, these two words are compound nouns made up of die Ehe and der Mann. And so the compound noun will get the article of the last noun, which is der. In the same way, die Ehe and die Frau, die Ehefrau. The article will be die. Collectively, together, they are called the pair, the marriage pair, or das Ehepaar. Again, it is a compound noun, die Ehe and das Paar. So the article is das for the compound noun. In plural, Mann will have A getting umlaut and ER at the end of the word. So Mann becomes Männer. Frau will just get EN ending, Ehe, Frauen. Paar will get an ending of E in the plural, so it becomes die Ehepaare. Then we have Bruder, which is the brother, and Schwester, which is the sister. In plural, Bruder becomes, because the U gets the umlaut, it becomes Brüder. Schwester gets an N in plural form, so it becomes die Schwestern. And together, the siblings are called die Geschwister, which is already a word in its plural form. Then we come to the grandparents. We use groß in German language, and groß actually means big or great, so it is taken in this sense to mean grand. Der Großvater, die Großmutter, the grandfather, the grandmother. The plural will be again just the A of Vater will get the umlaut, the U of Mutter will get the umlaut. Die Großväter, die Großmütter. The grandchildren, die Enkelkinder. Where the male grandchild is Enkel and the female is Enkelin. And if there are many masculine grandchildren, then plural of Enkel is Enkel still, but the plural of Enkelin is Enkelinnen. Also, we have the uncle and the aunt. Onkel, Tante. Plural of Onkel is still die Onkel. plural of Tante is that this word gets an N at the end. So it becomes Tanten. Neffe is the nephew, plural die Neffen. There will be an N at the end. Then the niece is Nichte, and in plural die Nichten. Now let's come to a word in the German language, a German word, but it has taken the pronunciation from the French language, which is the cousin. Male cousin is cousin. Female cousin is cousine. Plural of cousin is that you add an S, cousins, and plural of cousine is that you add an N at the end, cousinen. Also just note that we will add the word Schwieger before any of these family members to mean that we are referring to the in-laws. So for example, Schwiegervater is father-in-law. Schwiegermutter is the mother-in-law. And we will add Stief to mean step. Like stepfather will be Stiefvater. Stepmother will be Stiefmutter, and etc. So now you see that there are so many compound nouns in the German language. So that was all for today. Do stay updated for part 4 of this tutorial. Thank you.